electronic synthesizer that gives the natural world a big voice. Dave McNamara shows us the weather warlock in tonight's heart of Louisiana.
This is the sound of sunrise in New Orleans' Ninth Ward that most of us would hear. But the weather sensors on this St. Claude Avenue house create their own sounds of sunrise. On this day, there is a unique combination of sun, clouds, wind, and rain. The weather events filter through a musical synthesizer that gives every moment of daybreak its own unique sounds.
These two propellers here are the wind speed anemometers.
He calls himself Quintron, an avant-garde musician and inventor who pushes the limits of music and sound.
The brains here are designed to produce a very consonant, pleasing E major chordal drone.
This old radio mixer board has been rewired with sound-generating circuits. The electronic musical invention is called the Weather Warlock.
Here is our UV sensor.
An ultraviolet sensor outside activates a low drone note that slowly climbs in pitch as the sun rises in the east.
Here climbing up.
Moisture sensors respond to raindrops, creating a gentle popping sound.
Still ran. Still ran.
Quintron's Weather Warlock provides a sonic connection to what's happening outside. And he streams his weather music 24/7 on a website he calls Weather for the Blind.
Which is just kind of a reference to a disorder that a lot of sight-impaired people have with not being able to connect to the cyclical changes in the day.
But it's also a musical instrument, allowing a performer to shape, distort, and bend its notes.
And then there's all kinds of other fun filters and volumes and mixers and things you can do. So you can play it as a musical instrument or just let it kind of do its thing by itself.
And the Weather Warlock goes on tour, performing in Quintron's band. They will be playing a sunrise show in Croatia. Quintron and fellow guitarist Gary Wrong try out their edgy improvisations with today's sunrise.
The musicians sort of take it over, use this as a leader, completely take over, and then self-destruct and let the robot take control again.
It's not the kind of music that will have you whistling a tune, but rather an experience of frantic sounds that rise, fall, and sometimes explode, that mix with a new kind of instrument, one that responds to the sun and wind, temperature and rain. It's where heavy metal meets nature. With the heart of Louisiana, Dave McNamara, Fox 8 News.
Quintron says that he decided against trying to sell a home version of his Weather Warlock. Instead, anybody can tune in online and hear a synthesized version of New Orleans weather. He's making fun of me because I was having a flashback to that old radio board.
He wants to buy.
I don't know why, but
I asked him what he'd do with it, and he said,
make a weather warlock.
Yeah,
Probably a really bad one.
really bad one. Bob Rex keeping an eye on the approaching storm system.